Let's go.
What's going on, peoples? Hold a minute, let me get my comments. There you go. What's up? What's up? I'm behind, so hold on. Open up some YT so I can actually see some chat. I'm muted. Thank you, Jerry. I was just saying hey to everybody. Chuck, I was saying hey to you. Thank you for coming in. Leave it up to the new. Takes so long to go live, we forget what we're doing. What's going on, Matt? Good to see you. Peanut, thank you for the morning, Bubba. Good to see you. Billy again. Boxcar Jerry, what's going on? I need to remind myself I'm on StreamYard so I can highlight some chat. Good to see you, Chuck. Tell Belinda we said hey. Hope she's feeling good too. Jake, what's going on? That is not Jake, that's Bruce. Chat's jumping on me. Jake, what's going on? How you doing, Bubba? Caught the end of Ann and the girls' live. Very end because we had just got back home and working a whole bunch on the garden. Again, Matt, what's going on, buddy? Look, check it out. Dunlap. What's going on? Loki Trapping. Howdy, y'all. Thank you for coming in. Australian family. Bradley, thank you for coming in, man. Good to see you. Check it out. We got my favorite Aussie chef. Good to see you, Daz. You're good, Bubba. You're good. Thanks to see your name. Hey, good to see your name in the chat. Thank you for dropping in. That's what I was trying to say. All right, y'all, listen. I'm going to make a really quick couple of things we're going to talk about, and then we're just going to kick back and have fun. That's all, because we behind on a bunch of stuff for members. Not as far as getting stuff out, but we behind on some live streams. We're going to try to get some more of them done this month. As you guys know, as far as the business goes, and me cleaning is pretty huge right now, but we're so backed up. And, you know, Mr. Everything's got to be by the book. I had to fire a few people, so I took their place, and it's pulled me away from YT. So we're getting our normal videos are coming out every Wednesday. I'm not going to let that flop, but getting to watch other people's stuff, getting to be in live streams, supporting a bunch of our favorite channels. We don't get to go in and see those people anymore because I've completely took over second shift plus doing first shift booking, along with doing homeschool and trying to be a parent to a child with sensory disorder. So I'm kind of scattered everywhere. And YT's had to take the brunt of the ghosting. So sorry we ain't been in to support everybody, but we have been crazy, crazy busy. Until we get replacements, I still have to do all that work because those clients pay us pretty good by the month. So we'll find some. It's just hard to find people that wants to work into the job right. You know what I'm saying? People like to skimp, cut corners. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the inspector, whether they do a good job or not. So I still would have double thought about it if I knew I was going to have to take their place. I thought we had replacements, but you know, they got 3 mornings. I had to let them go anyway. So Here I am, all butts out there working third shift, second and third. John, coffee. What's going on, my friend? It's been a while. Good to see you, John. Misha Lee. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you, lady. Good to see you. Now, if you want me to, I'll get Chuck up here on panel so he can pick on you a little bit. Oh, I forgot. I don't have Nightbot turned off, y'all, so there's no telling what he's going to do. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I'm going to make it really quick because it is Sunday instead of our normal Saturday night live like we're supposed to be going. But we've had every time we planned to finish out the garden so we can get this new weed-free project started and let y'all guys follow along with how we make the gardens weed-free. It's going to be a lot of work, but we're going to get in on it. Look here, Miss Brenda's joining us. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with us. So anyway, every time I plan, the tiller is the loaner because you guys know we don't really till. It ain't that we don't believe in tilling, but you know, you get your plot open. We always do no till. Till we got ate up with kudzu and all this other stuff that came in with compost, we had to rip everything up. Anyway, we're taking you guys along with us, but every week for, I don't know, probably 3 months now, we plan to get it. Rain, something's always happened. Then the Arctic freeze, you couldn't go out there and scratch it with a track hoe and get it undone. So, you know, what's going on, Will? Thank you for coming in, fam. Cook it up. Thank you for dropping in and saying, hey, man, it's good to see your name in chat. I understand, Bradley. Like I said, you're on a different time frame, but thank you very much. Love our Aussie fan, man. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us for the time you can. We're going to just take a live one, make an announcement, hang out till people want to leave. So have a good one, Bradley. So anyway, we finally got this like the planets aligned. Everything was right. And we got to go grab this loaner tiller. This thing is so huge. It comes with its own trailer. I'm sure you guys seen it in some of our videos. So we snatched that up on Saturday. No, Friday. So Friday night I tilled till late because we didn't get it here till like maybe 6 o'clock. As soon as we got it here, I got it. You guys seen the first video? We already had it tilled with the wheel horse, and then not tilled, but ripped. And after we ripped it, I tilled it all night Friday. Got up Saturday morning and finished it out. We seen it was going to rain all day today, so we got out all our 757. We're out of nature safe 855, which is what we normally use, so we don't build up salts by using 20 and other things like that. So it's all organic. We ran out of that, and it continued on with 757, still organic pellets. And we planned for the rain to come today, and it rained all day, so that helped set us up for all of our food to be going in. So we did film that. That'll be another video for the weed-free garden project, which I think we're going to plan on doing that in 3 videos and have it start, finish, be done. So we finally got to do that and watch all the plans that we actually did make actually happened for today when it all got watered in. NBC, I know I'm missing some chat. I see John and Brenda. Nightbot, I'm not sure. We might have to boot you. Misha and Boone, what's going on? There's another family member. So, okay. I'm not sure how many people is in here that's actually members, but I got to talk about what's going in these protopax because they're going out. We are on our quarterly leer, which is crazy, man. It's already been 3 months. Anyway, so if you're a member, if we already have your address and you don't hear from us, you'll be seeing one of these coming to you. I will read off what's going to be packed in them for the first quarter. And also, we need a couple of members that are paying that you get these. You guys are paying for these. So we need your address so we can get them out to you because it's time. And everybody is different. On some of you guys get the whole package plus the phone number for chicken emergencies, the t-shirts, all of that's going out. So we need to make sure everybody's infos. Some of you guys are good. We already got you set up, but we're going to make sure we get everybody's address. So we're going to ask you if you are here and you ain't sent it to us yet since you've been doing memberships with us. We thank you very much, but we need that info. And then we're going to tell you what's coming in the package as far as seed go. We did make a new sticker and a new logo. It's got King Midas in it this time versus, the MB. It'll have both of them kind of mixed in together. So I made a new one. It'll have that in there. I think a garden planter, maybe a tool, and then all of the new seed that we've been talking about that was specially for our members that can't nobody else get their hands on, straight from the Amish greenhouse here, just a quarter mile below the house, that we made really good friends with. They have some varieties that we have never seen before, but they've started growing. They're doing really great. So we're going to make some available to our members. And there's 5 varieties going out this quarter. So you're going to be getting 5 packs of seed, some MB stickers, like I said, a planter, I think. That's for the MB MBNs, and then the MB Fanatics will get the shirt, same package plus the planter. I don't know what else is going in there, but I do know I got to talk about these so we can make, because we don't have labels for these yet. Patty, hey, what's going on? Congratulations, lady, and you know what I'm talking about. I still got to watch the rest of it because I got interrupted with a pretty awesome seed order and some elderberry orders that we hadn't even got ready yet. So I'm happy about that, but I will finish it off. Yes, it's for the gold up. So if you're not a $1.99 member and you pay any other price, you get everything that we're talking about now, except for the t-shirts and except for the phone number. You get the seed and all that stuff. So if you do the $5 or higher, you get all this. And they'll come in these packages. It'll be the white or yellow, and y'all know I run a green screen, so it's going to elf out on me, act like a little gnome. But anyway, they'll be this size, and they'll be either white or yellow. It'll have an MB sticker on it and our return address. Which, if you guys have been trying to send those Christmas cards and stuff, the address is back on our About page. I think it's a new one, so go check. A lot of people's been asking about it. I've been slack. Sorry. Okay, so let me get this out of the way so we can have fun. I'll put the link up. What's going on, John and Lindy? It's good to see you guys in here. And that way I won't be confused and not catch up with chat, worrying about what's in front of me. Okay, so first off, I got to do a thank you. I'm pretty sure those folks is already in bed on Sunday night. But we did the Holiday Blessings 22 collab with Joy Bless Life and Donnie Wheeler. A lot of you guys in here know them. You follow them as just like we do. And for everybody that was part of that collaboration, Storyteller Donnie does paintings over on their channel, and a lot of times he does them on live stream. Well, everybody that joined that collaboration, he has done a painting and sending it to you. So if you ain't got yours yet, it is coming, because he has promised to do everybody in that collab a painting. We got ours the other day, and it's the snowman. And look, our green screen is going to cooperate with this one time. So we got that. Thank you very much, Donnie and Joy. We had fun joining the collaboration. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with next year. Okay, Jesse and Lisa, thank you guys for the mail and the stickers. I don't got that in front of me either. What do you expect? Slack MB over here. Okay, so the 5 varieties is coming to you guys. I'll label it different when I post a video, so people that's watching it when it's not live will catch on to what's up. So cabbage is 1, and the cabbage is it's like a 55-day variety cabbage. It's one of the fastest growing cabbages. It's kin to the early acre golden cabbage, but it's called the early cash crop. So you're going to be getting those seed. Can't find those anywhere on the internet. You're also going to be getting peas. All this stuff that you get now is going to be ready to plant now. So it's everything that you guys get from members. It's not just a bunch of junk thrown in the box. Everything's thought out. When we send it to you, it should be time to plant as soon as you get it. We'll pay attention to your time, your zone, your grow zones as we do it. Peas, here we go. Cold peas. These peas are called Little Miracle Peas. They are 65-day variety. I think they're akin to the Sugar Prince. You can't get these peas either. You're just going to get them straight to us. Broccoli is something else you guys are going to get. They're a very tight but broad head broccoli. This stuff is called brickhead broccoli, and it's strictly coming from the Amish greenhouse here called Shady Grove, just a quarter mile from us. You guys are going to love that stuff when you get it. It's 55-day to 70-day, depending on how you start them. But we're going to send directions with them as you get them. And they're all coming in one lump sum for the quarter. The next one is called, these are some news. These are pretty cool too. They're called Conco, not with a G, but with a K. Conco chives. Now, these chives are supposed to have a little bit more of a spicy onion flavor, double up what you guys are used to on chives, and they are much bigger and grow faster. Okay. Sorry if you're leaving. Let's see if somebody's leaving. Jake, sorry, man. I'm busy reading. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in. Tell Ann and the girl sorry I was late for the live. We had just got home. Good to see you, brother. Anyway, those chives, as you guys know, is 10 days to trim and eat or pull, uh, like you normally do chives. And the last one that you're going to be getting is cold date carrots, and these are called scarlet sluggers. Now, these carrots are akin to the scarlet long necks or the scarlet uh, nanas. Anyway, it's a breed from those, and they're called scarlet sluggers because when you pull them out, they look like little Louisville sluggers, but they're like 8 to 10 inch carrots. They're pretty awesome. So you're going to be getting those too. So those are the new 5 seed that all the members are going to be getting in your protopax, and they're all going to be shipped at the end of the month. So be looking for those because you'll get 4 or 5 of those every year, and it's just time for those. So I had to let you guys know what's up. I'll make another video about the addresses. Don't worry about it. But if you're in here and you hadn't sent us we got you covered, obviously, Boone. But we need you guys' information so we can get these out. Thank you very much. Now I can stop reading and see what's up with chat. Someone's come up. I'll toss a link in a minute. Rick, what's going on? Sorry I missed you, man. I liked the last video, though. There they are. Hey, Joey and Donnie. We just got done talking about you. Showing off the painting you guys sent us. Thank you very much. And we've talked a little bit about the collaboration. Man, it sure is good to see the Dunlap in here. Thank you, thank you. So that's pretty much it. So I'll explain a little bit to you about what's been going on. I know seems like I've been crying a whole lot about it, but like I said, we got a big fix for it, but we've been really, really busy trying to keep up with the new garden spaces. Well, we only got one new garden space, which was the Omega, meaning that's the end of the garden plots here. I'm tired of keeping up with them, so I'm not going to add any more right now to the property. No matter who says what, we have enough spaces to keep up with as far as growing goes. But we got to find a new way to do it. We still are going to do the teaching permaculture and stuff like that. No-till. It's still no-till. The only difference is we had to rip in some seed that came with a bad load of compost. So how we're going to be planning it this coming year with our garden is it's not really going to matter what kind of compost we get as far as seed goes. We're going to be able to implement this system where we don't have to worry about it. It'll kill it all off anyway. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but we're just going to combine the method of solarizing soil, heating it up enough to kill seed and some bacteria, and you're going to lose some nutrients obviously with that, but we're going to replace the nutrients with our pellet organic fertilizer that we tossed in. While we kill the seed, we also want to grow in it, which is kind of hard to do. So we're going to do a low solarization method, use heat to kill the seed, but not enough to kill off the roots. We're going to show you guys how we do that, and we're going to try it this year. So we did get our third step done as far as getting the seed ripped, and then we tilled it out under. Let's see, I got a picture here of what it looked like after we tilled all the wood chips in, because these gardens both was covered with wood chips, so you really couldn't see what the soil looked like. Let me see if I can share. There we go. Okay, so this is the Alpha Garden. You can see the difference. Let's see. What I'm planning on doing is putting the black. Hey, Kendra, Jason, either or both. Thank y'all for coming in, showing up, hanging out with us for a little while. This is the Alpha Garden after we tilled it all in. I'm not really worried about the wood chips going under. None of that bothers me. We have chickens. We have ample amounts of nitrogen. Don't care how much the wood chips soak in. It's not going to hurt our garden. We've did this before. We don't like to do it, but this time was a necessity. So this is what our soil looks like naturally in the ground. But as you can see over edge toward the garden, you can see where our nutrients are starting to seep over into that nasty bright red clay, and it's starting to take on a whole different color too. But that's all we did was just tilling in, and that garden space there is 4 years old. The left upper end over there is an extension. It's only 3 years old, but that's our natural soil in the garden now after years, about 4 years of layering compost, wood chips, and letting the chickens go in and just annihilate the entire garden every winter, fertilize it and till it all up. And then we never did anything else. The chickens was the only till. And then we would come back in and cover it up with wood chips and grow in it the next year. So we did that until one fall seed just busted out and you couldn't even see the garden. So we're going to leave the black weed matting down and grow in it. And that's going to force us to get a greenhouse because you can't actually plant seed in there. So everything's going to have to be starts. So we've kind of switched the work from going out and weeding in the hot sun to actually, you know, cutting holes and getting our hands and knees. Planting starts, which is going to make us get a greenhouse, which we want to do one anyway. But let me go back to chat because I know I'm talking a million miles a minute. It's been so long since we did the live stream. There you guys go. Awesome, awesome. We'll come check it out. You guys have been going pretty fast. You'll be 2,500 in no time. Yeah, we this time, Billy, we concentrated a little more on ripping and getting it folded over and turned in versus tilling. Is a really light till. Most of the till was to get all of that light brown stuff that was weed in there that had just dried up, was just to get some of that turned in too, so it would turn compost and rot faster. But yeah, once you do the black landscape tarp, if you get the right kind, usually it'll hold in a lot more moisture and help keep the soil cool versus heating it up really, really fast like the clear plastic that you're supposed to use with soil solarization. So we're just going to kind of combine both of them. And we know it'll work because we've seen other people use the same kind of method. Some people, like Jules, utilizes it on the outside so he don't have to do no more weeding and mowing and tends more to the garden. So anyway, I'll shut up and take this picture down. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave extra out about 1.5 feet outside of the fencing area, so that way we don't have to weed eat around the fence and can't nothing grow up in there, and we can just mow around it. So, man, that sounds good, Will. That's a great idea too. Uh, I seen another good greenhouse because we posted a picture of the one we're gonna buy, but somebody had bought an old carport frame, but it didn't have the roof on it, but it was still the roof frame. It was just a full carport, but no siding and no roof, just the frame. They bought it and then they went and bought those clear panels like Jake Nunya, Texas on the Back 20, has on his greenhouse. It's just like uh, clear panels that you can get from Lowe's, and he screwed them in all around, including the roof on that carport frame, and made a greenhouse out of it. And then the way he built it, man, it holds in really good. I thought it was a good idea. It was really cool. I know he had a little money in it, but he got the frame from a yard sale or garage sale. He got it pretty cheap. It was like $200, and he converted it into a greenhouse with those see-through panels. If you want to know what the panels I'm talking about, Nunya, Texas on the Back 20 has a greenhouse built like it, but I think Jake's is way bigger. But it's the exact same clear paneling. Ashley, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for dropping in. Let me get a. I forgot to get a link posted. I need to stop not going live so I can keep up with all this crap. I forget. Boone, I hope you're feeling better or getting to feel better. Don't worry about all the catching in. StreamYard says I signed out. That's weird. Anyway, I posted a link and it says it seems as though you have signed out. Who knows? Anyway, there's a link if somebody wants to hop up. If anybody's wondering, I don't even know if I've seen it. It might have been on Facebook, but somebody was asking if the Omega Garden looks just as black and good as that. It looked exactly the same, and that's just 2 year. No, last year was the first year we actually planted in the Omega Garden, and it's just as black as that, and just as deep too. I think we dug down 14 inches on that soil, and it's the exact same color as it is in the middle. So, yeah, I think it was a really good idea, and it was the framing from the carport tube was thick enough to where he built some metal shelving and had welded it in there or bent it with his little carport tuber thing that he went and bought. It was neat. Him and his buddies could hop up there and sit on the shelving that he made out of that tube. He had all kind of trays and stuff. It was pretty sturdy. It stayed hot in there all the time, but um, I don't know. I think the last update I asked him about, he had been using it for 3 years after he built it and loved it. He was actually going to try to build another one and attach onto it on the side. So it was pretty cool. I liked it. It almost made me not buy the one I want to get and just look for a whole carport frame because it was really good. We got a little bit of that. This may be 30-mile-an-hour winds, but like it was 65 degrees or 63. We didn't have enough coats. We was working our tail off the gardens, yanking up fence or water lines, because I was getting ready to till. And then we left at night. I had to go pick up a truck because I was going to use my brother Scotty's truck. And from last night all the way to today, it's been like another little quick Arctic blast. Not as cold as the first one because that's the coldest air I've ever experienced. But it was just really, really cold, windy. And then we got the rain that they said was going to be coming for the next 2 days. So it was crazy. I love you too, Voon. I understand it's perfectly fine. You always do it any other time. You know me, I ain't mad at you. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Listen, I've had that crud. I know what it's like 3, 4 weeks later, 2 months later. I know. Trust me. It is garbage. And Misha Lee, thank you very much. You're going to love it, I promise. I'm a little slack, but, until we get some people helping out with the company. Like I said, I've told you 100 times, I'm proud of Bobby. It's crazy at the waiting list that she's got. And she's tired, and she had break out into second shift. But I'm old and slow, so I kind of go from second shift plumbing to third sometimes. I won't get home to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm slow, but I get it all done. But, as soon as we find some new employees to take over, I'm always going to get them out on time, but I'm just slack on getting everybody else's support in. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to watch half of Patty's video today. By the way, thanks for the update and congratulations. I know you're going to be happy, Patty, especially when you're able to grow some stuff and do what you want. Getting to make it how you want it. Peter, what's going on? Man, it's been a while since I've seen that name. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us. I'm just doing a quick one, just letting everybody know membership stuff is going out. I'm probably going to make a short for people that won't come in and watch the entire live to find out what's going on, which is fine. I understand. But yeah, so everybody that's got seed from us before, they come from the seed store or they come from our buddies at the Amish. I call it a greenhouse, but it's a nursery, plant nursery. So they got all kind of awesome stuff there, and everything we get from there is always done awesome. Then we'll share them to somebody else, and All the way over to Texas, Nunya has got a bunch of seed from over here, and a lot of it was from the greenhouse, and a lot of it was stuff that we developed here on our farm, and they did great. Like he said, it was the best seed he had packaged or that he had purchased that year. The seed that they got from us was the best, and a lot of those came from the greenhouse. So no matter where you guys live at, they will perform great for you. I just like how they develop stuff themselves, and we're always the one that gets our hands on it first because they're just a quarter mile away, and we get to walk up to those development shelves and see those seed, and we get to buy them. A lot of times since we've developed a friendship, they're like, "Hey, these ain't on the shelf. Take 12 of these and tell me what you think next year," which is how we got a hold of some of the Amish silhouette cayenne peppers, which was now our famous or our favorite cayenne pepper to grow. So yeah, you guys are gonna love the seed, and they're going to be coming all year long. I think we're going to owe everybody 35 packs by the time the year's up. So, and there's going to be planters and tools and things like that. It's all going to have to do with gardening, unless you pick the fishing package. If you pick the fishing package, it's going to be totally different. You get everything different. It's going to be all has to do with fishing, but coming from our lure company. Some of it will be sponsored, of course, from Bass Pro Shop, things like that. But yeah, that's the closest thing I could get to it, Billy. That's like, I know I sound like a wuss, but that's the coldest air. But I've been all over up and down the East Coast, so I've experienced a lot of weather when I was doing cable, and I've not felt anything like that before. It's a different kind of cold. I'm telling you, you can feel it in your bones. Yeah, well, as well as you, everybody knows, Misha. They make some amazing stuff. They don't cull when it comes to quality. I know a lot of it that be packaged and shipped out from other distributors, but still, they don't slack off on certain quality points and stuff like that. And these people down here, when it comes to plants, are like scientists. They're crazy with the stuff they do. So everything they do, everybody's always been happy with. That's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? They're not grabbing stuff from all over the United States and then getting it white label and packaging it and putting their name on it. They're actually making it here, and it works everywhere, not just for our soil. They're pretty great. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I can't wait to see the videos coming, Patty. It's gonna be You're gonna have tons of fun. I can imagine, because I would feel the exact same way. I don't know how I'd feel if I wasn't able to grow. It's like a part of me, it's in me. Even if I couldn't eat it, I would have to grow food for somebody else, or start another class teaching somebody how to grow food versus hydroponics. I would shut the hydroponics part and just show people how to grow food. I don't care. It's just I got to do it. I love it. I would be so depressed if I couldn't do it. Yes, that's right. We have a buggy builder here and a horse trainer. The prices for some of those horses are wow. Like you could trade a house, a really really good house for them. And the buggies are just outstanding. The craftsmanship in those things though, but they're like 40, $50,000 for those buggies. They're really nice. Anti, my brother, what's going on? Why I've never but ghosted you. You family, Anti. I've just skipped your damn name in chat, but I don't ghost you. Uh, there you are. I'm sorry, brother. I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't really ghost you. You got my attention though. See, you know how to do it. You give me what for, like you do, John. All right, y'all. Just in case I didn't, I'm gonna post it again. If y'all want to come up, except for Boone. I love you, Boone. By the way, I don't know if I've got my other pack here, but Boone, that I hate popcorn. I don't ever eat it. I really like it, but I will tell you this: I have annihilated that freaking Popcornopolis zebra. I think it's zebra. Golly, it's like almost gone because I'll take some to work with me. And now I got like new popcorn addiction. Found out I still don't like popcorn because I tried the other stuff. I don't know how they make their popcorn, but there's like hardly ever a freaking kernel or those little flakes that get stuck in the back of your throat that I hate so bad. Anyway, it don't do it as bad. It's like they found not to do that. But anyway, it's amazing stuff. The box is still in there, but everybody's mad because the zebra's gone. I didn't need it away. I got like 8 packs stored in a drawer. I didn't need it all, but I kind of like stowed it away from everybody else where they can't. They still got caramel, the cheese, all that other stuff. They just don't have as much zebra. So thanks for the new addiction, Boone. I like your cookies. I'm now addicted to popcorn. It's really good stuff, though. There we go. Oh yeah. Well, I don't. I made a bunch of fails this year. I wish you could see some of the stuff this year. I did put it in there for members though, so you get to see some of them now. There's a bunch of them on the members page, especially our ugly garden tour. But that's the only way you get better, right? You have to mess up. You got to. Wendy, what's up? Awesome lady, good to see you. I hope everything's going good your way. I know your weather has been like ours. One of my favorite words is garbage, trash. Soakers is like crappy weather. I'm hurting. I'm hurting all over. But I'm glad the weekend's done. I got to work tomorrow night, but I get a night off tonight. He's full of it. He knows he's found. So we had a bunch of rain before. Well, the reason why I'm crying like a baby is because we always borrow the biggest tiller, hydraulic. Got like the 8 tines on it. Looks like a freaking walk behind. The garden was really wet and it was just marring up. It was like a little tank. It had a big old pile of dirt or soil in front of it where it was just sinking from it was really, really wet. And I was having to lift up on it to get the wheels to get more traction so it wouldn't stay stuck. So I constantly felt like I carried that tiller through all 3 garden spaces. I couldn't sleep. Man, it was rough. Sore all over, but I got it all done. And now it's raining and putting fertilizer in for us, so it worked out. But golly, I won't do that no more, which is why we're doing it this way, because I don't ever want to do that crap again. It's rough. Well, that's what I was telling everybody. Like, we tilled, it was 65. Well, it was 63. I just keep saying 65. It was like 63, really, really warm. We didn't have one of the coats. It was working. And then Saturday night, it went off really cold. Sunday, all day today, it's been cold, rainy. When the wind blows, it feels like that last Arctic blast that we had. Weird. Crazy weather. You're talking about bunnies. I know y'all talking about bunnies. That's the best garden fertilizer. You can use that all year long and put it around your plants. You don't got to worry about it burning so much. Got to be careful with a rabbit pea, though. That's the tricky part. It makes you better. It does. Some things I mess up on, I can't get right, so I just give up on it and go to the next thing. It's usually like a type of eggplant, or they usually grow fine. I think it's just because I don't like them, so I kind of don't pay as much attention to them as what I would corn or something like that. My favorite stuff to grow. I would look at it that way anyway. Yeah, I've learned to become like even more of a hater on weather. Like, I'm not a fan of the cold, but I got to where I don't like the hot weather either. I can't function in it, which is why spring and fall has always been my two favorite seasons because I can't. It ain't like it used to be when I was a kid, man. We stayed outside in it all day. I thought it was age, but it's actually got to do with the climate and all the crazy stuff. Weather's totally different. Yeah, I don't like it either. I can't function in that either when it's too cold. It's not. I guess I live in a perfect climate because everywhere else I'd be a crybaby. Anti. Yeah, that's that thick humidity. Makes you feel like you can't breathe or you're breathing less. And then when that happens, you feel like you're getting even more hot. All right, y'all. I'm gonna post this link one more time. Billy, it's good to see you posting videos too, man. I know you've been having it rough up there. I can tell you, I have been there, sir. I need to go back and read your comments too, because I hadn't read a bunch of them. Hey, Swiss chard is good fried. I still can't find a place for kale. I throw it in a chicken lot, and they just look at me like, "What are you gonna do with that? It's gonna rot. We ain't touching it." Okay, good. I think I got most of them. Billy. Yeah, it's garbage. I don't like it. I'm a whiny. I gotta be like comfortable. I can deal with some heat, but man, some of the indexes we hit last year, you're not supposed to be out. We ain't supposed to be having weather like that. Me too. Like I had a good one last year. I'm like our both gardens did the best they had done, but we had weeds for like as tall as our okra. It was crazy. Well, as tall as our tomatoes. A lot of our tomatoes was 6 foot tall, but we had to push the weeds back out of the way to get to them. Our okra was like 12 foot tall, but still, the weeds was ridiculous. Never been like that before. But you never know where you come. You know, we get compost from everywhere. It's always different places, different prices. Um, yeah, so if we utilize this tarpon method, it'll all compost a lot faster, heat up. It would be good. Mike, what's going on, fam? Good to see you, man. Sorry, I will say at least you're in live. You can hear me say it versus me typing it. Sorry, man. I come in when I can, but I sure do appreciate hanging out with you. It's fun hanging out with y'all anyway. Appreciate you coming in. That's my man cave over there. I just don't get around. I don't get to support anybody much until we get done with this crazy work situation. Mikey, what's up? Good to see you, man. Let me see. Make sure I don't call somebody out. I don't know who I'm talking about. Joe, check him out. Good to see you, man. I had fun in your last live stream for the what little time I got to spend in there. I had to go clean the vet's office that night all by myself. Well, that's good news. That's that's good to hear. I think I'm the one that should be getting checked. I look like it anyway. You know, I miss anybody else. Rick's still in here. Good to see you still in here, Rick. Mikey, what's up? I never did get to see what happened with those leeches, Mikey. Did you give them away? About real weed picker. All right, I don't think I missed nobody. I always got to recheck myself because I'm really bad keeping up with it. Yep, that's right, Billy. Doing better. Bobby, for the people that's been asking about Bobby or all the prayers for Bobby, thank you very much. I'm sure she's told you a bunch on Facebook. She will eventually take you on live, but she ain't going to do anything until they finish her teeth. She ain't having it. You might as well forget it. I tried. But anyway, she's back at work. She's back 100% and doing good. So thank you very much. Hey, Barb. How you doing? Just hanging out. Random pop up. I know we normally try to go on live our lives on Saturday with the Garden Gurus and the Garden Chat, Jules, all that, but we hadn't been getting to go a whole lot on Saturdays because we've been really busy. I had some time tonight because I'm not working tonight, not doing any kind of businesses, so I figured I'd do a quick live and do some announcements for the members and put the members links in the description and do a member shout out, thank everybody, and then talk about these protopax that we're going to be shipping out. She's been, man, she's good, Mike. She's good. I think we was going to send you and John Oler some Demon Slayer hooks too from Nightbreed Fishing, but I got to make some. We're out. It's hard to keep up with the fishing part and the homesteading part, the Gardengurus, and all the other stuff too. The funniest thing is when the MB Cleaning and MB Heritage Farm starts getting mixed up because it's all MB Enterprises on tax papers, right? But when I'm talking about not Bobby never does it, but I do. When I'm talking about MB Cleaning, I'll say MB Heritage every time. Talking about the YouTube channel, but I'll say the different title. It's crazy. 12 stones. Oh, there you are. That's what I was looking for. Howdy, howdy. Thank you for coming in, hanging out with us on this crazy random pop up live. There's poor Ginger at. I seen her in here. Ginger, what's going on? Oh, you ain't never late. You can't be late when it was just a unplanned pop up. I did want to talk a little bit about these prototypes though, because we ain't been neglecting our members. We just ain't really. We usually post members videos and do them shout outs at the end of our videos. They always get early release to every video a week or at least 24 hours before we put a video out. And then we do a little gossip page where we take every member, every member and put them on the gossip page. And it's a little like forum that advertises and supports the members' videos or whatever new content they have. And I haven't got it. It'll automatically rotate and update and collect all the information itself, but I post it. That's how I programmed it. But I have to post it, and I just ain't did it. I've missed 2 weeks worth of it so far, so kind of neglectful on that part. But anyway, I figured I'd do it on a Sunday instead of on a Saturday. Get everybody updated. Then I'll make a short asking for everybody to send us the information one more time, and then we're going to send them out so you guys can get them. So, and then the next ones will be May. You'll be getting another package in May for spring stuff that you're supposed to be planting. So see, being a member, we just plan it all, send it to you. You don't have to worry about the time frame because when they get to you, it should be time for you to plant them. It's not a guarantee though, because we all know how the mailing system is now. You may get May packages in December. That's not our fault. We tried to get them to you on time, but you can't blame us for Gertrude getting all mad and not wanting to put your stuff in the post office the right way, because it happens. Especially in these little bitty post offices. They'll just stick it under their arm and say, okay, I'll put that in the box tomorrow, and they'll keep on working and forget about it. So you can't make them mad. Especially the one 2 miles from my house. It's like attached to a subway, and you can't make them mad. You walk in there, and I had like little Bluetooth thing, and walk in, and the lady's like, hello, sir. And she kept on working, and all of a sudden she stopped and went, excuse me. I said, hello, sir. And I Sorry, what'd you say? She was like, oh, I didn't have them on. I was just being silly, but yeah. She was like, I can't really say you didn't say to me you can take your butt to another post office. Yeah, they don't play like that. They mean. What's Peter saying? I'm old. I have to blow it all up to read it. Well, we completely understand, Peter, because we have a whole lot of Aussie family here. So enjoy it, man. Appreciate it. Have a great day, and thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Good to see your name, man. It's been a while. We need to look into getting you one, Billy. I would like to get you a small, personal one just for you, and you do videos in it while you're cooling off. Me neither, Wendy, but they always seem to put them right in the places you have to use them, like the post office, the driver's license, or the DMV office, landfill, or trash dumps. They always put them in those places where you have to deal with them on a daily. I know sometimes you want to choke them or knock them out, but we must be nice and smile. Kill them with kindness. You know how it goes. Ian, what's up? Sorry I was late. Tell the girl sorry, but we just had got home and I seen you was live. I know when you go, but it always coincides when we're not supposed to be home. But we took a little time today so we could get everything done. Or this weekend. We took the whole weekend off. I'll check it out, Mikey. I stay on that. We check it at least 3 times a day. So I will definitely get it. That and straight texting us on Facebook, the MB Heritage on Facebook. We used to respond to those really quick. Or straight up our number. I think you and John's got my number. If you don't, you can get that too. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it, man. Hang back, unwind. I know how it is. I know how it goes, bro. It's okay. Sometimes, you work your butt off, you're tired, you get home. I do that. I'll let people play just to give them time, but so I won't even sit and listen. I'll just have to walk off, clear my head, whatever. But I'll be, oh, look, one of my buddies. And a lot of times it's you. I'll let you play while I leave to go to work, and then the PC time will go off after 2 hours. And I'll get back on and leave to go to work at 6 and see you in there. Your live stream going. I'll say, good morning, everybody, and go through the day. So it's all good. We support and take care of her however we can. I understand. We try to get most times up on the community page at least once a week till I can get back to doing that little gossip page. Sorry, Daz, I'm way behind. Yeah, it's been up and down. It's like been, kind of like a Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's the only thing that stays the same with it is it's always changing. It's crazy. It's like spring, and then we get Alaska weather, spring, and then we get a little bit of touch of summer. One day it got so hot that the next 2 days the chickens started laying again, and then the cold air come through and it locked them up again. So for those of you that want to know, I don't have a personal one. MB Heritage Farms has one, but it's spelled like this. It's spelled tricky. That's how the MB is spelled, and then everything else is the same. If I can spell. Just tonight, Lord help me spell. Yeah, it's like this on Facebook. Not with the there, just like that. The MB is actually spelled in a silly way, EMMBEE. But if you put it in that way on Facebook, you'll find us. That's how it is. But I'll check email faster than anything, or messages to that Facebook. And then I have a private number for members. It's MB Fanatics. It's open 24/7. People call me when they have emergencies with chickens or questions. They can get a direct line straight to me. But that's the only three ways you can get straight in touch with me: is this personal number, which a lot of you have it, and then Facebook message or email. We're on those all the time checking. And I know Voone's sitting here ticking her fingers on the desk going, really? Because straight text message, we ain't heard from you in a week or two. I promise, Boone, it's my phone. Bobby got me the new phone. I don't know. I still got messages and pictures of the garden that I just posted here that I put in our group chat, and the wheel's still spinning. Pictures still ain't came through. It's the phone. That's why I told you and Jamie. I was like, well, it's probably better if we do a Facebook group too, because it don't seem like I can join in that much anymore. Mark, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Never be sorry for being late, especially to a random pop-up live we didn't even know we was going to get to do. But we just hanging out with friends, man. Trying to catch up. Ain't even got to get on here in a while. Grace and Fire. What's up? The awesome folks sent you over here. We love Jesse and Lisa. I got a bunch of stuff to send them. I was behind with a bunch of stuff to them. We got to send them some chow chow, muscadine jelly, all kind of stuff. Jesse and Lisa are awesome. Lisa's the jam queen. That's all you need to focus on, though. Especially if it lags around like it did me and Jamie. It took like 4 months to get over that crap. And some facts are even longer lasting. You will see. I hope not. I hope not. But some parts of it is not a joke. Hey, we've done everything but get the tree, Ginger. All we have left is the tree. Bobby put up quite a bit. We didn't do any outside decorations this time because of the crazy wind and stuff. Oh, in case you guys didn't know, for people that make content, February the 3rd, a lot of people is looking forward to the new monetization for shorts. So if you guys are into making shorts and you're really lucky, which blow goats at it, obviously. I think one of our biggest shorts got 1,200 views. Some of you guys can post a short and get 120,000 views. But anyway, if you make shorts and they get a lot of views, they're getting ready to monetize. And I'm pretty sure there's a back pay coming with that, because a lot of people wanted shorts to be. Anyway, pretty sure there's some back pay coming. It's all happening February 3rd. If you're into shorts and make a lot of them and get good views, it's coming. So check it out. It might be something that you're interested in. I know a lot of channels is looking to utilize that, but we don't do so good with shorts, so we don't make a lot of them. Well, Billy, there's always Odyssey, Underground, and all that other stuff, you know. There's such a lag, Wendy. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got stuck at one number. Everybody does. The number's different. But it seemed like it was going to take a year, honestly, for it to change. And I thought it was just because we wasn't doing live streams, but we was getting, like, I know, because a really, really good friend of mine and somebody else we call family that lives in Australia, his channel is Down Under Farm and Forge. His name is Darren. He's like a brother to me. I love him to death. Every night, that dude was constantly sending me an email and we was getting also notifications from him commenting on videos. And I know for like 3, I mean, he laughed at me. I told him, I was like, dude, if you're going to do it, just don't comment or something. I'm getting like, I can't keep up with him, or don't get mad if I don't comment back. Because he was like, well, I have to comment on your videos if I'm going to watch them. But anyway, long story short, he would watch videos, comment. He did it for 3 solid months. Every night, every day, he let our playlist run. He would switch them up, and they never. And I know he was doing it. The guy had no reason to lie to me. He would send me screenshots of hours of how long he had pushed and played. It seemed like 12 or 13 months went by before anything would add on. And one time, I think it was like as soon as we hit our hours, we did a live stream, and it had been 6 months since we did one. And it wasn't long after that. They all just hit it all at one time. They added like 1,300 hours. And I called Jamie and sent him a screenshot. I was like, look at this crazy stuff. Like we went from needing 900 to being like 200 over in 24-hour period. And it was like, just, I wouldn't even worry about it's frustrating. I would just keep on keeping on because almost every bit of it's automated. There's no humans running, have like channels that have 5 million subs. If they lose something or lose their password, they're not going to get no help because like 85% of this crap is automated. There's not people watching anything. And there's so much happening. Every server is under stress. They can't build anymore right now. So that's why they're restricting no more than not nothing higher than 4K video. It's all automated and it's all getting backed up. So I wouldn't worry about the numbers. Sorry about the drug out explanation, but it takes a long time for people to just get used to all that stuff catching up with you at one time after it being not there and you know it's supposed to be for so long. It's just the system. That's how it works. Subs work the same way. We got 140 one night or one weekend thanks to Pete's Little Homestead, and they swiped all of them, put 30 back, and it was 6 months later. And every little bit they would start adding them back because it's all automated and they have to check and make sure they're not bots and they really did comment and all of that. So it happens. It's not you. It's everybody. It was even us. We can get watch hours to add for or show up on our channel for at least 8 to 11 months. So, it's the crappy part of IT. And that don't make any sense to me. I don't understand it. But what I do know is with watch hours, what they do is they put a beginning 12 month and an ending 12 month, and that bracket moves the whole time. It's constantly moving. When it gets to that bracket where you have videos that has really good retention rate and watch hours, it'll all go up, right? But it don't stay on the entire lifetime frame of the channel. It keeps moving. So as it moves, good videos that add will eventually fall off, and as it does, your hours will also fall off. Like if you got a really good live that added 113 hours, when that video is no longer in that 12-month bracket, that 113 hours is coming off. You're not going to get it back. All you have to do is look forward to the new videos. But it does continually keep adding to that 12-month as it goes for your future videos. So it's not really hard to get it, but if it's not adding on or it's glitched to where your stuff's not coming, then you're going to have more loss before it'll actually add back on. But every time you get a renewal on that 12-month, you're going to lose hours and you'll have to start over. And if you're not doing lives or posting videos that get a whole lot of it, they won't come back so fast. That's something else we experience, which is why we're still trying to do live streams, because we did quit doing them for a long time. But if you like watch hours, it'll help. And then you think, well, I don't need them now monetized. You kind of do. We make more money on live streams than we do anything else. Every time me and Bobby post us a live, Mark, I just seen that dude because I'm on StreamYard. Thank you very much, man. We sure do appreciate it. Thank you, brother. But yeah, anyway, I'll shut up yapping about it, guys. But it's just the numbers. You just got to know how everything adds and when it drops off, because it's going to. And there's always a glitch in the system. Stuff will be held back and it won't be added for a long time. It's just ain't nothing you can do about it because it's not humans. It's just a bunch of bots that's got a lot of strain on them now, and every day it gets worse. So But yeah, Smart J Larson, thank you very much. Sorry, Bub, I was yapping. Appreciate you, man. There's a lot of good people. Like I had more than just Darren, but I know Darren because he was constantly sending me all the info he was doing. And I was getting a little pissy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was getting ill, and he's like, listen, mate, no, just stop. I'm just showing you that I am doing it. It is getting that on there, but just because you don't see it, don't mean it ain't coming. It might take 11 months. Just sit back, relax. If you don't come back and like my comment, I'm not gonna get mad, but I got a comment so it'll add everything and look up and up. But don't worry about it. It's going to be added. Like there's people watching. It's not that it's not happening. It's not because he was trying to ease my mind on me thinking that people just wasn't coming and watching versus YouTube being slack on adding it to your channel. So tell you the link for what you want. And I know you ain't coming up for a visit. You tell me what you need, bub. I'll give it to you. But if anybody wants to come up before we get off here, we've already went an hour or so, and we're still holding good chunk. So you guys want to come up and hang out, talk about your channel, so I can shut up yapping about useless information. I hope it's not useless. I hope it helps you, Mindy, because it sure does suck to worry about all the crap of people helping you while you holding back, because it will come. Mike, love you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Keep on keeping on. I'll be around. You know I will. I'll be glad when I get in there and hang in all night because we have fun over there. Thank you for all the support, also the membership and the share outs. Mike, I promise you got Demon Slayer hooks coming, Bubba. I promise. I'll get them out when I get some of these out. Use them, use the crap out of them. Tell people how you like them. Oh yes, we know, Billy. It's there's a whole group talking about those kind of things. It's yeah, I think most people can use common sense and realize how they get that many views and why. And the real people that's actually looking for that information is going, huh, how's the tail end of your Cadillac sticking out in the end of your off grid video with, a crew and a boom mic? Come on now. I understand having a phone, but a whole entire crew and a Cadillac. And if you dig deeper, you see that they have apartments in New York City. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Most people like you have common sense to know. We all know how they're getting those views and, you know, sucking the system, as they say. It's happening. I'll definitely catch it, man. It's good. You know me, Mikey. Regardless, it's all good, Bubba. Well, I'll tell you this, Wendy. You ain't got where you're at by being bored. I have family, cousins, I have friends that start YouTube channels. They really try. And after 5 years, they're stuck at like 43 subs, 35 subs. It's and they've got really good stuff. Like really, they got like charisma. They got a whole theme going. They talk really well. It's just you gotta have a knack, I reckon. A lot of people have tried to get to 1,000 subs and then did it in 12 years. So you're not. It's not really that you're that boring. You're already building your own followers. Everybody's got an audience. You just got to find them or wait for them to come to you. You know, when you're a small channel on YouTube, you got to wait for them to come to you, and you got to work a whole lot harder than these big channels do, which you are. But once you learn not to put so much into the numbers and just worry about what you're doing to your channel is to you liking and you being happy, don't let the analytics and all that other stuff make you change or sway to try to get the audience to come to you. Just keep doing you. I told Chuck the same thing on the phone one day. I was like, dude, you got a great personality. Everybody likes you. When you get to where you want to be on the channel, don't change. Stay who you are. Because he's a Baptist preacher. I know he's going to. But he was just, what's a good way to keep on building or whatever, because it was small. Back then, Chuck had like 275 subs. I was like, don't change when you get to where, minus whatever you want. Just don't change. Keep on keeping on, because it'll happen. Your audience will find you. Don't worry about that. And the numbers, like, don't let none of that sway your content or anything. Don't put a bunch of thought into it, because again, it's just a bunch of computers under strain. It's eventually going to come, and if it don't, you can't force them to do anything. So just build your content and have fun doing it. It'll come. It'll come. It just takes a while. Yeah, that's right, Misha. He's a cool dude, and his following, he's building his audience too. Because the more live he goes, the more people see who he is. And he's growing fast. People love Chuck and Melinda. They're good folks. People love Misha Lee and Boone. They're good folks. I can name a lot of good folks, but I ain't going to, because I'll miss somebody and they'll get pissy. And you know how the world is right now. What do we call them on Jake's channel? Butt hurts. You can't make everybody happy, so you just do the big hole. Hugs, everybody. Hugs. That's how we do it. Right, Boone? My favorite cookie maker. Hugs. Just hugs. Listen, me and that dude, that's my best friend of all time. I can be hanging out eating at his house, and I still don't call him Jamie. It's always Jules, and it becomes a confusion because Bobby says Jamie and hardly ever says Jules unless it's on the channel, right? So I have two cousins named James too, so we call them Jamie. So like, who are you talking to on the phone, Jamie? Like I barely ever talk to my cousins, even though we're kind of close too. Be close our whole life. She's like, Jules. I was like, oh, okay, I got you. Because we talk daily most of the time. It's either on the text or. So I never call him Jamie at his house. I'm calling him Jules. So it's kind of funny. People that don't want the channel is like, what? Yeah, I do all the time. At his house, or if he's over here. If we're on the phone personally with each other in Texas, Jules. And nobody else is calling him Jamie. He gets it, though. He gets it. If he don't, we don't care. We just keep calling him Jules anyway. He laughs about it. Usually it's my Pookie Bear. I call him Pookie Bear. Or now it's the new thing, my little turtle. Jules is my little turtle. Every time I call him on the phone now, I'm like, hey, there's my little turtle. I'm crazy. I'll probably get it. By the way, how's girl? Doing good? Last time I seen her, Dad was hanging out on your shoulder, so hope everything's good. You're right, there it is. You're right, Misha. He ain't gonna remember anyway. It's setting in on him. Old age. That's right, Wendy. It's all worth it. And you're gonna make even more the more time goes by. You keep making your content, show people who you are, what you're doing over there. Don't let YT change any of that, and your people will come. That way, if something does drastically change on YouTube, you can take those same people who organically like you for the right reason, and you can take them somewhere else, like wherever, Odyssey, Big News, Homestead, whatever, all kind of stuff that you can go to. I personally like Odyssey. It's exactly like this, and there you're instantly monetized when you go over there. I love Odyssey. It's just like this. Kind of easy to figure out, except for the payment part. Like people can't, because it's cryptocurrency and American money, so people can't figure out the crypto part, but it's still good. If you guys don't use Odyssey, it's a great backup too in case you lose your videos on YouTube. It's really good. And over there, you're instantly monetized as soon as you go over there. You automatically got a community page, everything you want over here, just a different platform. And it looks a lot like it, a whole lot like it. Pretty easy to go around to. That's right, man. That's right. Sometimes, though, if you watch Jamie instead of Jules, you watch Jamie Slate. You want to put on your shades and have some bourbon and a lighter, have your little lighter. He has some pretty good concerts over there on the Jamie Slate Music. Cause he can rock out as good as he can grow. So that's what I need to get him for Christmas too. That's a good idea, Misha. I need to get him some so he'll match. Yeah, it's not that bad. Over on Odyssey, it kind of just configures it for you after you connect wherever you want your payment to go. It's not really that bad to figure out. And over there, you can just automatically take the crypto and just dump it into your US. Just it took them a while to figure it out. But it's pretty much. I know a lot of people like Rumble. Uh, Gosh, there's another one. Is it Patreon? There's a bunch. There's really a lot, but Odyssey is. I like YouTube because it's pretty easy for me to figure out, and Odyssey is kind of part of it. There are people that help create YouTube, but kind of didn't like the freedom of speech thing that's going on. They left and made a whole nother. It looks a lot to me. It's like another version of it. The icons and the emojis and all that's different, of course, but it's a lot like the system because the people that helped make YouTube wasn't happy with some of the control that they were trying to implement, so they left and made a freedom of speech platform. And instead of the little space, you'll figure it out. You go over and look. It's like this, but everything's kind of slightly changed. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, he's an even better friend if you know him in real life. He's a really awesome guy. He really is. Even better if you live close to him and you have him as a real friend. Jamie's an awesome guy. He's not a friend. It wasn't long. He was family. I love him like a brother. He's a really good guy. Yeah, there's some fun with it. Like it's the same as kind of like penny stocks. They got crypto that's coming up that you can get for like pennies or whatever. I remember when Cardano was like a millionth of a half of a whatever. It was ridiculous how much you could get for like $1. And now I think we spent like 25 cents, and now our Cardano wallet's like 30, $40. Ain't a bad investment when you like forgot about it. It's like whatever. It ain't fun anymore. It kind of froze. And then over a long period of time, we forgot about it, and our 25 cent went into like 30 or $40 in the wallet. So as long as you keep everything stored and you remember your passwords and stuff, because people's got millions of dollars of Bitcoin that way and could find their password. And just like YouTube, they don't care who you are. It's automated. You're not getting your stuff back if you lose it. There's a lot of money floating around that way. So it's unhackable. I mean, well, I'm going to say that. For the most part, it's 98% unhackable. You're not going to get your stuff took from you, but if you lose something, they can't help you get it back. You're screwed. So if it's on any kind of blockchain software, Rumble, Odyssey, anything that deals with crypto and it's on a blockchain software, even the creators can't help you get it back. So yeah, if you like YouTube and the way the platform is set up and you want to stay with something familiar, Odyssey is, I'm not afraid to say it, it's exactly like YouTube. But everything's changed where, there's not going to be a lawsuit. You can choose the light or dark theme. Instead of a thumbs down, you got a little rotten tomato. When you hit it, it'll go squish and it'll ooze down the screen and turn green. Instead of a thumbs up, you got a fireball. When you click it, the fire will, it's the same but different, but you'll be really familiar with it when you go over there. And what it'll do, well, the reason I like it is when you make a Odyssey account, it'll ask you if you want to link your Odyssey account with your YouTube channel. Click yes. It's easy because all you got to do is just wait 7 days, and they'll go take all your videos, all your descriptions, your titles, and they'll copy and paste everything over to your Odyssey account, and it'll take them a while. They'll say, give us 7 days. We'll copy everything on that channel, put it over here. We'll build it for you. And then you come back in and design the color or whatever. They do all the work for you, and then after 7 days, uh, they get your channel built for you, and then you come in and look at it. If you like it, click OK. Your monetization starts right off the bat. They'll give you a rate on how much your video views are worth because you get paid by the click. You can also get, it's just like here, you can get donations, super chats. You can go live automatically. There's no count on how long you got to go live. Like I said, automatically against monetization when you go over there and do an account. I already got your community tab, all that stuff. It's pretty neat. And I'm still yapping and ignoring chat. Oh man, Billy, years and years. A buddy of mine's really big into it. And I remember Bitcoin, the first time he contacted me about Bitcoin, he was like, "Hey, do you got an extra $900 laying around?" I was like, "Nah, maybe. Why?" Because he was like, "I love this guy. I trust him in my life. He's done some pretty good investments for us." And I was like, "Maybe. Why? What you got going on?" He said, "Well, Bitcoin is $900 each, and I'm pretty sure it's going to hit $1,000 in the next year or two." And I was like, "Yeah, but there's this boat, and maybe we can catch the next one. You guys go look at Bitcoin now. I had a chance to buy one of them at $900, and they went all the way up to what, $80,000 a coin or whatever. It was ridiculous. It would have been a crazy investment, but I just didn't listen. Anyway, it can happen. You can buy a little 5 cent coin for however many half a pennies it is or whatever, and that 5 cent coin can turn into $20 5 years down the road. You just got to remember your passwords and stuff. Mark, thank you for coming in, Bubba. Appreciate it. I understand it's Sunday night. A lot of people's got to get to bed for work. I'm surprised I went this long without Bobby. But we do appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, man. And I'll get over there and check you out sooner or later. Thank you for coming in though and hanging out with us, man. And thank you very much for the super chat. We appreciate it. Yeah, I understand, Wendy. But the good thing about it is once you make an account, give them permission to copy everything. They'll take your videos, they'll do all the transferring for you, and then they'll send you an email when it's all done. So it don't matter if you have 1,000 videos, they'll go over and take it and build your Odyssey channel. They'll copy them. It'll be just like your YouTube channel. When your banner, it'll all be there, and then they'll just start, paying you from there. Odyssey is very new. It's really, really new. Not a lot of people know about it. If you're familiar with YouTube, it's a good place to start at. But I don't I'm not knocking Rumble or Patreon, none of that stuff. You utilize that all because it all works. You can make money with all of it. You know, it's all good, trustable stuff. If you know what you're doing and how to save your passwords and stuff, it's all good. So yeah, use it, but it's a good backup just in case. After you get 500-600 videos, where do you keep them at? If you don't got external hard drives, you got to have another place to keep them at. A good blockchain or freedom of speech platform is a good place to keep them. That way, no matter what you say, or if you're shooting a gun or trapping an animal or eating a chicken off your homestead, you're not really going to worry about not being able to get it back. You know what I'm saying? But go check it out. It's a really easy platform to figure out, pretty much. As far as setting it all up, uh, the monetization is instant, but the crypto is a little. You just read and follow along, and it's not that bad. But they also have tutorial videos on how to set that part up too, and you can find them both on YouTube and Odyssey. So it'll be really easy. I will, Boone. You're her bestie. She loves you. I'm pretty sure y'all probably already. Well, no, she hadn't been on the phone that in our group message in a while. It's been yeah, almost like third shift around here. It is. It is. Believe it or not. What's going on, bro? It took me a minute. Sorry, Ricky. I'm slow and you know sleepy, I guess you could say. But anyway, good to see you, man. And them are some of the best ones. They were in the top five. That's real fam. It's a brother right there. It is, but there's a lot of people just stick with it, Wendy. And then go over to Rumble, Odyssey, Patreon, make you all that other stuff. Here we don't really do the TikTok or what's the other one, Instagram. I have Instagram for art, but I don't really have one for the rest of it. So yeah, man, me and Pops has got a freaking project tomorrow. We gotta go in the back room and take a section of the wall out. We was just in there talking about like work on some plumbing or whatever. One thing y'all know though, if you're at a homestead, every day there's something to do. If you take a day off, there's a whole list of stuff to do. Always something to do. Bobby won't be in the live stream, Ricky, hanging out or saying hey to nobody until she gets her stuff fixed. But I'll tell her you come in, man. It's good to see you. Christmas was fun. Everything kind of it went good. I'm glad you guys got to go stay at that little thing up there, and your little cabin was nice. Had a good stay while you was down here, and it was good seeing you guys again. And also, congrats on the little one too, man. Everybody here is excited. Yeah, there is. It's a lot. It's the. I think it's the. Well, see, that's what sparked the whole thing with the Odyssey thing being made because half of the creators that help make YouTube what it is, even down to actually founders of actual YouTube, was just not happy with some of the stuff, or some of the stuff is going on now and getting worse into as we go into the future with trapping animals, raising your own food. Homesteaders is going to get nailed eventually with some bans, probably. People that shoot guns and do gun and ammo, gun safety, self defense, as far as, you know, ammo and things of that nature. Everybody's catching it, dude. It's all going to get hit. Ricky, man, we love you and Mrs. And tell her we said, hey, take care. You three guys. Well, you four. We got to, add Bo in there. We love you guys, and we'll see you. We'll talk to you on the Facebook and thing. I can't believe you come here, though, man. That's cool. First time I seen you in here, I think. So anyway, the excitement is that's Bobby's brother in the military right there, and we just found out this Christmas that they're expecting. So that was a big Christmas present. We knew a little bit, but they did the ultrasound picture for a Christmas present for Pops. Ricky's daddy in there, and we get to see him for Christmas on holidays. But that's about it. Right now, he's stationed in New York. They live in New York. His wife's family also lives in New York, so we don't get to see him a lot. But that's like real family. That's brother Bobby's brother Ricky. So he's now my brother, and that's the first time he's been live streamed. So thank you for your service, my man. He's been in there for a long time, getting ready to retire, and you just don't get to see family enough. Misha Lee knows what I'm talking about. Also, your hubby, Misha. Thank you for your service. You just don't get enough folks like that. So we miss him, but we sure as hell and proud of him and what he does. And got the baby coming now too, so that's awesome. There he is, Mikey. I used to love to watch that show too. Different, different, of course, but but there's a lot. Chucky was one of my favorite, but he's kind of got a little. I think he's paying more attention and getting a lot more money from TikTok. Chunky's really big on TikTok. I think he went. I think his first month or so, he got up to 100,000, 110,000 followers. Was killing it. And you can't blame the guy because he works his tail off like he is a content creator. That's what he does. He paints for a living, but Chunky naturally is a content creator. And he just blew up really quick, but I think he got pretty big on TikTok. He's doing a lot better over there. And when like half of your income is coming from that and you expect it, you can't knock the man for going to TikTok where more money, more followers, more super chat, growing much faster over there anyway. So you can't but there's good follow. There's a lot of good catfishers on here. But I also used to like to watch a show, Catfish, too. That's what I was talking about. It was so funny, but sad at the same time because that's what the world is today. Yeah, I'm not. I'm glad he could do it and that fast, but I don't know what it is. It's just when I first seen it, I looked at it when it first come out, TikTok, and to me, all I seen was just a platform for shorts, and that's what it was at the time. And I was like, okay, Instagram's kind of the same thing. You know, how many copycats can we get? Even though there was some differences with the music and the way the video format and all that stuff, I just wasn't really planning on doing another name and password for another platform when it was always we had like 17 starting out. I was like, I'm not doing it. So I never did. I didn't get into it. However, you can't knock people for going over and doing well at it, but I'm just not willing to put more work into something I know I'm not going to do good at because I'm not going to have time to pay attention and just put enough, devote enough time to that one thing. I just know I can't add nothing else. You guys can tell if you follow me on Instagram, the art channel, maybe once every 6 months something might get posted because I just don't get to paint. Yeah, yeah, because everything is just flipping and going over and over. It's like, listen, when you have millions of tiny little bitty 30-second or videos under 1 minute, but all of the information they pack in those things now, like they got the full descriptions, they got the intros, the way they're doing it, all the links is active and live. There's a lot of stuff that goes with those little bitty things, but versus what's being uploaded on YouTube is like, I mean, TikTok videos being uploaded. He's not lying; it eats up. Or let it sit and play. Just like let your phone, you know how they like to make it auto switch, and it's hard to get it to quit that too. But it'll just, oh, you just lay it down and it won't turn off. Your phone won't turn off. It'll just keep going and going and going and going. I'm glad for the unlimited because the unlimited is like, TikTok is a different world for me. Yeah, I can't do it. It's not. I kind of like Instagram, but I couldn't. I mean, I still got it. I just don't get to post enough. Bobby does the MB Heritage Farm on Instagram. I don't even get to keep up with that. So here's another person from one of our favorite Aussie channels, Adam Kilpatrick. You guys, I don't know if you know him or not, but that is part of Silhouette Park Farm, one of the greatest Aussie channels. Man, that was one of our favorite channels. When we first started, it was full of Silhouette Park Farm, and then we got busier creating content and stuff. But what's going on, man? It's good to see you in here. It always it changes so much. I always thought I was really good with programming. I used to make all kind of programs. Pretty big dude on Yahoo and when Messenger, MSN, and all that stuff come out. I was writing programs and all kind of stuff for Windows. Tried to get into it with the cell phone, and that programming information is like an alien language to me. It's all changed so much. The technology's changed so much. Like to me, it's just I still do underground, Tor browser, Onion router, all that stuff underground. I still run a virtual private network, but I've lost touch with a lot of technology. It's just got above my head, or maybe I'm dumbing down. But Visual Basics in C++ is just non-existent anymore. Everything's Python and stuff like that. Python's pretty easy, but all this cell phone language is ridiculous to me. I can't figure it out. But there's 12 and 13-year-olds that can knock it out of the park and make apps that work on them all the time. On Instagram, yeah, it's I get tricky. I think it's the like PC I have trouble with, but on the phone, I pretty much got it figured out for Instagram. All right, y'all. Adam, man, I gotta say it's good. I was in your live the other day too. It was good to hear you, man. jamming, having a good time. It's been so long since we met over to see you and Nettie. Uh, we ain't got to see no cake posting. It's just, I'm sorry, man. It's been crazy. But I'm trying, if you notice, I'm trying to get back over and see some of you guys, especially some of our favorites from a long time ago. Work. It's not really YT, that's just the work. Our personal work and personal lives are growing so much. We just don't have time a lot to sit down and do it, but we try. And now that we got all these members, we're going to be dedicating more live streams. We're trying to do at least one a week, and then do some members only lives. So we're gonna have to. We got to. We just got to be forced to do it. So yeah, I got to get back over and watch some, man. Because like Bobby was just talking about the other day. She's like, man, I miss those guys. We don't get to see them anymore. We don't get to talk to them. We made some really good friends here on my team, but some of them we don't get to talk to. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we're at a minute 30, guys. I didn't expect to go over an hour and keep this many people in here. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing wrapping in the tarpon. One more pre-fertilization, and we're going to be wrapping some of this stuff up. Like I said, I'll try to video some of that. I think Wednesday's video is going to be another chicken video about roosters crowing at nighttime. So now most of you guys know what it's going to be about. You members will probably get a link if I can get it done earlier. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me on a random pop-up live. If you guys are a member, please send us your information. If I have to, I'll come and try to dig it out of you or send you more messages just to get you these protopax because you guys are paying for them. If not, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Boone, love you. Hope you get to feeling better. We'll talk to you later. Billy, hope everything gets better over there, man, in Tennessee. Misha, everybody else, you guys, I have a great night, a great week because ours is going to be rough. And I'll try to I always get a video out on Wednesday. I'll try to do another one of these on Saturday or Sunday. Who knows? I ain't even going to say when because I don't know. Life's crazy over here. Joe, good night, Bubba. Love y'all. Have a good one. We'll be back over and see you in Little Joy when we can. Good night, y'all. I'm going to shut up and get out of here. Again, have a great week. Keep on keeping them, and we'll see you again in another live stream on Wednesday's video. You guys don't forget to send us your information, and we'll see you again on the next one. Thank you very much, guys.